The MonsterVerse King Kong is a giant ape Kaiju created by Legendary Pictures that first appeared in the 2017 MonsterVerse film, Kong: Skull Island. In this film, Kong weighed 158 tons and stood 31 meters tall. Godzilla, also known as the American Godzilla, is an American movie monster that first appeared as the title character in the 1998 film, Godzilla. The 60-meter-tall creature is a mutation of a sea iguana caused by nuclear radiation. Godzilla stood 60 to 80 meters tall and weighed 500 tons, with a length between 100 and 200 meters long. What's up, guys? Iceman here, and a subscriber of mine gave me the brilliant idea of creating this film, this masterpiece, on Zilla, or Godzilla the Americanized version, versus Kong. Thank you, sir, for the bright idea. I appreciate you, and peace be with you. Now, my first thought is, who would kick the other's ass? Let's find out, as I have analyzed the attributes of these creatures. Check this out. So with Kong weighing 180 tons and Zilla weighing approximately 500 tons, we know that the weight advantage certainly goes to Zilla. However, Zilla does lack the dexterous, long, and powerful arms. Though he does have arms with sharp claws at the end, they're probably not entirely a match against Kong's robust arms. So Kong could potentially grab him by the neck and just start beating the shit out of him with his fists. In Skull Island, Kong proved to be extremely strong for not being fully grown and great at combat against the multiple smaller skull crawlers that tried to ambush him. He can easily overpower a mire squid by tearing off its tentacles. With his strength, his punches can incapacitate smaller skull crawlers and can wrestle and pin the largest of them to the ground by using sheer strength. He was also able to stand on his feet while the largest of the skull crawlers' tail constricted the shit out of his torso, which is pretty damn impressive because that large skullcrawler was freaking huge and ferocious. Kong also possesses intelligence, for he was able to differentiate his allies from his enemies. He also takes advantage of his surroundings while fighting and is able to use tools, as many primates do, which is shown when he uses boulders and trees as weapons. He even tore off the propeller of an unused ship and used it to grapple and hack the Alpha Skullcrawler during his battle. Now, as for Godzilla, in the 1998 film, we never witnessed him fighting larger monsters. He pretty much just fought the humans and he ran away from helicopters and shit like that. He did have some prowess to him, and he certainly had speed and agility, and was even able to hide, so he portrayed intelligence in that regard. But he didn't show emotion as Kong did. He didn't seem as self-aware as Kong did. From the facial expressions, we could tell that Kong was certainly a thinking being. Godzilla has a very thick and rather chiseled-ass jaw, so I imagine he has a pretty damn strong bite force. If he were to be able to bull rush Kong, knock him over using his superior mass and weight, and then start scratching the shit out of him and perhaps wrapping his jaws around Kong's gizzard, clenching down as hard as he can, Kong squealing like a little piggy, nearly begging for mercy. However, Kong being swole as hell, perhaps bench pressing Zilla off of him, hurling him around, mounting him, and then slamming the shit out of his face. A ground and pound maneuver, if you will. The monkey enters his state of frenzy, if you will. Pounding and pounding and pounding and slapping and kissing. Zilla doesn't want to take this shit, so Zilla hurls the monkey back around onto his back, this time clenching his jaws around the skull of Kong, squeezing as hard as he can, biting down like there's no freaking tomorrow. Kong begins to squeal. Zilla, encouraged by such, bites down even harder. The skull begins to cave in. How will this fight end? How do you guys think? They certainly both seem to be formidable foes, to their own credit. So how do you think this battle would go, and who do you believe would become victorious? Let me know in the comments section below. And like this damn video. I am the Iceman. More videos to come.